After online rant,
we can't always take on one, take from it, and so him say, I'm a Christian.
Mr. Vegas brings therapy to our stage.
Self-respect, girls are the best thing.
And meet the young lady in the center of the Alkaline After All video controversy.
After all.
Sumfest boss Joe Bogdanovich on home run to Sumfest 25. Who is Eshconinco?
I beg you, give me this a good yeah.
And the biggest yet, BRT Weekend, at which Jason Williams was present. All coming up right here on our stage, plus this week's video stage. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winford Williams. We'll be right back.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
A BRT Weekend like no other. Here's Jason Williams.
Right now, I am standing on a 4-mile historic location built in the 1800s, and this weekend it forms the backdrop for the third and second to last installment of BRT Weekend for 2017. This is the world-famous boardwalk in Atlantic City. Incorporated in 1854, Atlantic City is located in South New Jersey and has a population of around 40,000 persons. Known as a resort town with many casinos and hotels, its famous boardwalk has inspired TV shows like Boardwalk Empire and has been featured heavily in the hit reality TV show Jersey Shore.
Atlantic City is a great tourist place. A lot of girls, a lot of fun. We have a lot of great food places beyond the boardwalk.
After 9 months of trying, the city finally gave promoters the permit for BRT, July 6 to July 9.
BRT Weekend is a good look.
Music.
Yeah.
Lots of fun seekers.
Run at the mud, BRT mud.
And booze. Sounds like the usual elements. But from the onset, it was clear that it was going to be a BRT like none other. This has been the scene all day here at the Redemption Center. And what was to come was the realization that this is the biggest BRT in the history of BRT. 6 years ago, this thing started, and here it is now, over 5,000 tickets sold. But what was the formula? Well, aside from the BRT brand, location.
It's in New York and New Jersey and Connecticut people.
Among the big events for the weekend, Extreme Wet and Wild featuring a guest appearance from BRT regular Black Rhino.
It's overwhelming feeling, nice feeling, happy moment right now.
And a main performance by Idonia.
It's a great look, you know. Because you know, so the BRT brand is a big brand, you see me? And them type of people and them type of brand that we are trying to associate our brand. You know Platinum Kids, I don't know how the shellings go, right? You don't know, big up Onstage, Winford and him son, big up on yourself.
The Juve breakfast party had an amazing energy and featured the Viking, Bungie Garland.
Nice man, BRT Weekend, always crazy.
The energy is out of this world.
The vibes out there in BRT crazy right now, yo.
But the event that continues to pull out the biggest crowd is BRT All White, where promoters say they had up to 8,000 patrons.
I don't know the whole pine movement there. Because the whole of our visa.
It has been great. It has been really a successful event, and I'm happy to be here.
A lot of beautiful people, of course.
A lot. And we encourage more people to come out and just come enjoy the vibes.
I'm on stage. You know the thing, though. I love BRT Weekend. Every BRT, we did it.
Among the DJs taking partygoers through the weekend, Mayor of Miami Dottie Dex, Coppershot, Icons, Massive B, Renaissance, and Code Red, who many gave credit for bringing a different type of juggling to the 6-year event.
While I get dressed at home, people are listening to the same music. While I drive to the party, they listen to the same music. So when they come into the party, you can't get them the same music.
First week of November, we're going back to Florida Keys, Isla Morada to be exact. That is where BRT all started. We have it up, New Jersey.
I have a surprise. I just need to sign that contract by Tuesday. BRT Weekend is going to be crazy in the Florida Keys.
After a successful reset of Reggae Sunfest last year, The Reggae Festival's new boss, Joe Bogdanovich, and his team are on the final stretch in an effort to deliver on their promise of an explosive 25th anniversary staging. Joe is our very special guest right now, right here on our stage. Joe, sir.
Nice seeing you again.
Nice seeing you, sir. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Okay, so how confident are you that you will deliver on this promise?
Oh, it's a done deal. You know,
Yes.
we're ready. Everything's set. Tickets are selling all over the world. It's the biggest response we've ever had in the history of Reggae Sunfest, and you know, it's
Biggest response?
Yes, for sure.
Wow. So pre-sale ticket is...
Yeah, people want to celebrate, I think, the 25th, you know, really the big Reggae Sunfest festival, and I think we're looking good. We're feeling good. We're confident. We're ready. We're waiting for Friday to come, a week from Friday.
Okay, so last year you've started what I would consider a structural adjustment to the festival. Where are you with that now? What were some of the big changes you've made?
Well, you know, this is the second year that we've actually taken control of the festival, and we've expanded it to 7 days. You know, 5 party nights to precede the 2 big nights on Friday and Saturday, the July 21st and 22nd. We just added Stephen Marley and his son Joe Mersa to Saturday night, which is a great addition to the reggae show on Saturday night. We feel really good about that. It's going to start at 8 o'clock, by the way, because we had to put another 50-minute set in with Stephen, and it's such a blessing to have that kind of magic return to the Sumfest stage. So we feel really blessed for that. You know, this year, you know, we have a really good lineage, you know, with Daviana, who is Tony Rebel's daughter, and she's really a good lyricist and a good, beautiful singer, and then of course Sizzla's son Miliku, who is fabulous, has been on the road with him a lot, and now with Bob Marley's grandson Joe Mersa.
You must be very serious then about starting at 8. On time?
Yeah,
8 o'clock.
Yeah, 8 o'clock, because we have a very big set. We want to end by 6:30 so that people can go home in the light and not be totally worn out by all this music. And we do start on time, and I'm just encouraging you to be there on time, because you don't want to miss Ja Cure, and you don't want to miss, you don't want Richie Stevens and the Ska Nation band with a 17-piece band. I mean, they're playing early.
How is Montego Bay responding? Can you tell us anything about that?
The enthusiasm here seems very supportive. Everybody's talking about it. They're buying tickets. You know, Fantana, you can't. They keep running out of tickets, but we keep them stocked, so we're good. Just everything is just falling into place, and there's a lot of support from the artists. Everyone's enthusiastic. The rehearsals have been great, and the whole vibe about it and the whole sense of community is really starting to work. I think that Red Stripe has really been great for us, internationally, and Pepsi's done a good job. JTB is always, inspiring to work with, been giving us a lot of help. So I'm just seeing like a reemergence. It kind of reminds me of, of maybe generations ago when Bob Marley was king, in the 60s and 70s, when they had the racial breakdowns, when they had, the whole, One Love movement internationally. And I think it's starting to reinvent itself right now, and we're very much a part of that at Reggae Sunfest.
Okay. But would you say the structural adjustment of Reggae Sunfest, the brand, is that now complete?
Well, we're in phase 2. It's a 3-phase thing, as I told you last year.
Okay.
Last year was phase 1, where we brought the idea of our festival, our music. So that was a major, people worried about that, but now it's very popular and accepted. And now this year, we're just expanding the brand to, getting to more people. We hit 21 million people last year online, on stream, impressions. And this year we're hoping to double that. We think that we can, because we have a really big lead. For next year, in terms of phase 3, we're looking really to hit this thing and really lock it down as one of the premier festivals for reggae music, or for any kind of festival, because we want to attract people to come to this Paradise Island, because it is paradise. It's a beautiful island that people have, they're the best, they got a swag that's second to nobody. And, you know, they got the greatest music in the world, and they've got champion athletes, and they've got scholars. I mean, they got everything here. And
so it will be ranked among the best in the world.
Well, right now, it was just, we were voted as in the top 10 of world festivals by a travel agency in Canada. That after this one, we're going to be hot like a pancake.
You know what to predict where you'll be.
Okay.
All right, Joe, well, thank you, sir, for coming and sharing with us. Sounds exciting.
Okay.
Can't wait to be down there in Montego Bay.
Yeah, it's going to be nice, and I'll see you at Sumfest.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. All right, and still to come right here on stage after an online rant about Shabba rants. Mr. Vegas offers soul therapy. Can you believe it? Meet the young lady in the center of the Alkaline After All video controversy. And who is Eshconinco? All coming up right here on our stage. You don't want to miss it when we come back.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage. So much more than entertainment.
Who is Eshconinco? That's a question many of us are asking right now in Jamaica. He's a Jamaican dancehall recording artist whose bio includes a deal with Universal Records, an aggregated 10 million views on YouTube, a remix with Latin superstar Joey Montano, and several tours of Latin America. Eshconinco, our very special guest right now, right here on our stage.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
Eshco, blessed love, sir. So good to have you. Where would you call home right now?
Jamaica.
Jamaica? You live in Jamaica?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so why is it that you're spending so much time in Latin America?
Well, the fans, you know, the fans call for me, so I have to go and entertain the fans, you know. So I have to leave Jamaica to entertain my fans and come back here at my home.
Okay, so where is your music in relation to Jamaica? Would you consider yourself known in Jamaica? Barely known? Unknown?
Yeah, I am known in Jamaica, but not like popular as any dancer artist here, you know, but my music is traveling to various countries, but Jamaica, I'm building my career on the next level here so that people can know me here and things.
So your career was launched in Jamaica?
Yes, and it went over to overseas, different type of genre.
So it took off in foreign before Jamaica?
Yes, definitely.
And you followed it?
Yes.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, my brethren. Okay, so the relation, you have a collaboration with Cartel.
Yeah.
What is your relationship with him?
Relationship, I don't have any relationship with Vice Cartel. The music, no.
Yes.
Basically, I have my friend, which is Richie Loops. He's the one who do all of those things, and I don't know. I just go in the studio and record my part, and he does do his part, and I don't know what happened after that. So he would explain that part, you know.
Oh, Loops.
Yes.
So because everybody wants to do songs with the world boss, and you've got one with him, and that, I think, is incredible.
Yes,
and you haven't even met him, you don't know him that way?
Huh? I didn't meet him, but I listen to music and stuff, you know.
So do people say you sound like him?
No. People say I look like him, but I don't look like any man.
You don't look You don't look like no man. But
No.
Okay, but who do you Alkaline? Do they say you sound like Alkaline?
Huh? Alkaline, I don't know who's Alkaline.
You don't know who's Alkaline?
No.
Okay, so I guess you won't say that you sound like, but to me, on the face of it, you sound like...
People say I sound like a lot of artists, you know?
Okay.
So I just do my thing. I just ignore people and just do my thing.
Are you at all influenced then by Carter? Your music?
Kinda.
Do you pull inspiration from Carter?
No, not really.
No?
No. I just do my thing. That's who I am from a younger age. I just listen different type of music, you know, and get ideas from those, and just continue and build my career on a different level. And you know, from there, That's who I am now.
So is Jamaica important to you? I mean, being...
Of course, Jamaica is my home, you know, so it has to be.
It is important.
Yes.
So you want to be as popular as you are in the Latin market.
Yes.
In Jamaica.
Yes, and I'm going to be.
So you're working on that.
Yes,
right?
I'm working on that right now.
All right, let's pause a minute and give our viewers a piece of your music. Here we go.
I beg you, give me this a good yeah. Give me Patricia, give me na. Give me de falla, la camina vaya, ya nada más la ribeteó por la playa. Es el piquete, lo mantiene como vallas. Frente a él es la marca, guanón en tu saya. Lugar
All right, that one is good, girl. Eshconinco. And who are the guys you're working out with?
Tachi and Emil.
And these are...
Latino artists.
Which country?
Panama.
Panama.
Yes.
So, and the music is reggaeton?
Yes.
Okay. So the English-Spanish mix is working?
Of course, you know, that is the reason why I'm going to different places.
So this is a big song in Panama?
Yes, a big hit song.
Hit song?
Yes, a hit song.
Wow.
It's like dance and mix it with reggaeton music and mix it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So reggaeton is important to you? You're totally embracing it?
Yeah, of course, because I like the type of the lyrics and those in Spanish, and the flow is different. So.
Where else are you popular?
In Costa Rica, Chile, Colombia, Spain, Honduras, a lot more places.
The entire Latin market?
Yes.
And you've toured all these places?
Yes.
And I understand you'll be going to Spain soon?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a tour?
Yes, it's a tour.
Spain?
It's a tour. But I'm just going to do a couple shows and come back.
By yourself or with?
No, by myself.
By yourself?
Yes. I am the one who closed the show, and you know, so.
But wouldn't you be the biggest dancehall artist in that market?
Yes.
Most known?
Yes.
I have to take your word for it, because right now I can't see anyone else from Jamaica
doing that, right?
Doing that.
All right.
So popular.
I'm the first, you know.
So you actually you have a career
in the game, yes.
Isn't that why you were your Latin impact?
Yes, bring me to universe.
So all right. So talk about the deal. How did it come about?
Well, basically they heard my music and like it, so they contact my manager, and from there we do a 360 deal and thing, and now I'm doing an album for them. And
what are some of the things they'll be doing for you?
Well, we're gonna push my career to a different level, do videos and all those type of things.
So video support?
Yes. So they're gonna find shows and all those things.
Okay, so who is your manager?
Pana Hype.
Pana Hype?
Pana Hype.
Pana?
Yes.
Pana Hype?
Yes.
Jamaica?
No, he's American.
He's an American?
Yes.
So tell me a little about some of your dreams now. Now that you're in a big contract with one of the giants in music in terms of record labels.
I just want to continue to do music because I love music, and I want my career to be in the next level than what it is right now. And for people to say, yes, this youth work hard to reach from there, because a lot of fight and those things I go through, you know, to reach.
Talk about that. Where in Jamaica are you from?
I'm from Grand Spain.
Grand Spain?
Yes. But I moved from Grand Spain and I live in Queens here, in Central Avenue.
Okay. So you got a lot of fights,
yes,
you say?
a lot of fights. A lot of people say, oh, you have to stop the music, you have to stop with this and that. But I just use their negativity to build me, you know?
Okay.
Yes.
And you're walking your own walk, it appears, in terms of who decided? How did you get connected with this manager and in the US?
Well, I had a manager here, and he used to have some friends over there. So I did a new song, and say, hey, I want you to spread my music and thing over there in that market. So he introduced it to his friend, and his friend liked it, and then his friend take the song and put it in the next country, and the song explore, get bigger, and then he started to hate me. You understand?
To hate you?
Yes, because my music is getting, you know, people love my song and start say, yes, I want to see him, and then he used to tell people, like the promoters over there, like, hey, it's 30,000 for a show, and those are the time when I just started getting popular there. And people wanted to see me, understand? So it's giving them a big budget of money that they're not going to pay, you know? So
okay, so you, would you like to see others from Jamaica take aim at that particular market?
Of course, it's beneficial to them, you know, and it will help them to start make money and help them family, you understand?
So people there, they want more of Jamaica's music?
Of course, they love Jamaican music more than even their music that they listen to there. Jamaica's music is more popular than the Latino and reggaeton music there.
So how did you get this collab with Joey?
Well, Joey Montana liked my music and Universal. The team come to me.
So yes, he signed to Universal.
Universal, yes.
And so they linked you. That's what brought that about.
Yes, the collaboration with that.
Wow, because he's a superstar in that market,
yes,
isn't
very famous and he's a big idol there.
Well, my brother, you're an example right now. You know this, right?
Yeah,
you're an example to Jamaica.
Yeah.
That there's no one way.
Yeah, more than see that is it, Eshconinco.
Yes, no, we're proud of you, Bridging, and we respect what you do because we say that all the while, there's somewhere out there for everybody.
Yes.
And they need to look at where they can fit, and the world is a massive place.
Yeah.
And to know that, yes.
I'm not fight for be the top artist here, you know, but I do music anywhere my music put me. I appreciate that, you understand? Yes.
So how your family feel about you?
Well, my
I'm
family,
proud of you?
yeah, they couldn't believe, you know, because they used to judge me also and say a lot of things, but I use their negativity as well and build myself, you know? So they can't believe what is happening right now.
I find it hard to believe myself, Bridging, but it's incredible. And congrats again, walk good, and we look forward to when you come back.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me.
All right, man, blessed love. There you have him right here on stage. Eshconinco, our very special guest in this segment. Stay with us, still to come right here on stage.
Shabarang, at some point we have to let it go.
After online rant, Mr. Vegas brings therapy to our stage. And meet the young lady in the center of the Alkaline After All video controversy. We'll be back.
After all, dog and us we had pan a call. 4 rifle in a pan.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Trudine Kirkland is the young lady who played a police officer in Alkaline's highly controversial After All music video.
After all.
In the video, which has men dressed as gangsters and carrying high-powered weapons, Miss Kirkland is in a scene dressed as a Jamaican police officer performing an explicit sex act with Alkaline. The music video generated widespread outrage on several fronts. The use of what appears to be JCF uniforms in multiple scenes, guns being carried by men dressed as gangsters, and the portrayal of a female having sexual intercourse whilst partially dressed as a police officer. Trudine, herself a performing artist, stage named Quality, right now, right here on our stage.
Hi, Winford.
Trudine, good to have you.
Yes.
All right, so apart from acting in the Alkaline video,
Yes.
have you played any other role in its production?
No, I haven't. Just acting.
Just the acting?
Yes.
So how did you get in the video?
Well, the day before I got a call.
To come and be a part of a video?
Yes.
Okay.
So it wasn't planned. Nothing was planned. It's like I just went there and
So you were called by the director, I think?
Yes.
Who is J. Will?
Yeah.
To come and perform as an actress?
Yes.
So it was a job for you?
Yes, it's a job.
And when they described what you would be wearing, your character,
Yes.
which is a police officer,
Yes.
did you have any objections to
No.
that?
No.
You didn't think that doing that would be anything wrong or illegal?
No, not at all, because it's a movie. I don't see why would it be illegal. There are lots of movies out there. Like, people go and watch movies at the theater and they enjoyed it. Yeah, man a kill man, everything happen, and they enjoyed it.
Okay.
You understand? So I'm looking at it that point of view. I'm not really looking at it as, oh, I'm disrespecting anybody or, you know, I'm not looking at it like that. If I act and it doesn't look real, it would be like, oh,
but
nobody will talk about it.
If a police officer is caught on camera
yes,
doing what you did in that video,
yes,
how would you feel about that?
Winfred, you can't mix a movie with reality.
No, I'm just saying, it's the portrayal, the images, the whole idea of a police officer in that position. If it were real and she was caught on camera, would you not feel that police officers, how would you feel?
Not so that, I wouldn't feel away. Well, it would be her fault anyways, probably her partner, whoever it was. She was doing it with.
Yes.
It wasn't out public. It's not like she was out doing something like, I'm doing this and I want them to be, no.
All right, the police say they are still investigating all the people in the video.
Yes.
Do you know whether you're under investigation?
No, I don't think so, and I shouldn't be.
Because, again, you don't feel that you've done anything wrong.
No, I haven't. It's not that I don't feel
I'm just giving you a chance to...
And it's not as if I have no regrets or I regret doing it. No, I don't, because I did not do anything wrong. I was just acting.
So what is the extent of the fallout from it? And what are people saying? What are people who know you are saying and so on?
Well, some people say, well, I see you go on bad cop, and, you know, stay good, proper, all them stuff. Those are the things I get from people. But I don't really get any negative vibes. Sometimes when I go on the internet and I reading the comments, some people say, oh, this and oh, that. But it's the character they're talking about. They're not talking about me because they don't know quality. Understand?
Okay. And your family, what are they saying? How do they feel?
Well, my family, I don't talk about it with my families. I don't, because they haven't said anything to me. Probably they watch it and they don't want to say anything. But
they're shocked. Maybe they're shocked.
But when they hear my explanation, then they're saying, oh, Cha, it's not real. Because a lot of people think it's real. Because they must have played it so good. I don't know. It's just a role.
All right, so let's switch over now to career.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes, that's okay.
All right, so you're in music, you're an artist, a recording artist.
Yes.
And you have done some recordings.
Yes, I have.
Okay, and you're also pursuing a career in acting.
Yes, I love acting.
And that's why you're in the video.
Yes.
Okay, so all right, so let's look at both your acting and your music writing.
Twister when you don't score, boom it up. Girl feel boom like boom in ball. Yeah. Me a boom it like a boom in ball. Me a boom it like a boom in ball. Me a boom it like a boom in ball. Me a boom it.
Want see the girl dem a boom it up, boom it up, boom it up, boom it up. Want see the girl dem a boom it up.
I'm more sad and sulky. Because Roy always made her cry.
What a nice, beautiful young girl like you doing out there.
Being a boy still
business.
That's how we're selfish.
I got money,
she
okay?
was somewhat bewildered.
Mary, I know from that.
From her weeping eye.
At the beach, yes.
Her relationship.
We don't even have to worry about sex, because I'm not them type of guy.
I'm like them until Palmer me never.
They told me say, yeah, your friend them a go party and all them things. They end up with money in a party and all them things.
All right, so there you have it. A taste of quality in acting and in music, right? So, so where are you now in terms of your recordings? You've done some recordings.
Yes.
Are you getting airplay on these things?
Yes, I'm getting airplay. Whenever I go to the parties, Swash International, they always be playing my song, Boom Boom, Big Up on Yourself. They're always playing my song, Kush Kush, and Schoolboy from Spanish Town. Yeah, they give me a lot of support in the streets.
So this vibe, this energy, which some would say negatives, others will say not negative.
Yes.
The video, is it changed anything for you? Are you getting more attention now?
Yes, I'm getting way more attention, way more, and it's good so far.
And your music is getting played as a result too?
Yes, a lot of my songs are getting played.
So even producers looking for you?
Of course, everybody look for me. Everybody want to book me. I get bookings for December already. I get bookings to all over the place. People be calling. Want to know more about quality.
Okay, and acting, are you getting that too?
Yes, a lot of people focusing on My Name is Pam because it's very inspirational. It talks about what young women go through from a day-to-day basic. Yeah,
Okay.
and they have grown from the situation, from the bad decision that they have made. They have grown and turned it into something good.
And this was produced by your brother, right?
Yes, Amaziah the Great, my brother.
Amaziah the Great.
Yes.
And why did he and you want to address this topic?
Because we need to talk about stuff that is going on into the country right now, and a lot of women have been abused every day on a day-to-day basis. So we need people to watch My Name is Pam, because they can learn from it. Don't stay at one place in your life. If you have made bad decision, grow from that. Use that as a stepping stone.
So it's online, right?
Yes, it's on YouTube. Just type in My Name is Pam, and you'll get to view it.
And you get to view it, right?
Yes, and you guys can look for me on Instagram at quali.t, QUALI.TEE.
All right, so talk about your community. What community are you from?
I'm from McAllen, Spanish Town. Well, I was born and raised in 45 at the building, and then, you know, I moved and stuff like that.
Who else in the family?
Oh, my dad, all right, my dad, Albert Kirkland, mommy, Erica Anderson. I have 9 siblings. Yes, I'm the 10th one. Yes.
Big family.
Yes, a very big family.
And you have a day job, don't you?
Yes, I do. I work at Smart Post.
Smart Post.
Yeah, so whenever
it's a shipping.
Yes, it's a shipping company. So whenever you want to do your shipping, you can go there. Smart Post. Choice, great choice. Yes.
So I suppose you'll soon be leaving that job.
Yes, I do. I know that I have to leave the job, but they're so nice, and a lot of times I go there because I just feel so comfortable around them, and they treat me so well. Yeah.
Well, you can always come back and give them love. And
Yes, I will.
Children, do you have any?
Yes, I have a Banks, a little baby boy. Well, he's 8 now.
An 8-year-old?
I love you. Yeah, he's gonna watch this. I love him.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yes.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Well, my dear, I hope your future is bright.
Yeah.
I hope you'll get to realize your potential in music and some of the dreams you have, both in music and in acting, going forward. And thanks so much for coming and sharing your story with us.
Yes.
Because sometimes we see people do things like what you did in that video and we think they're not like us. Or like they're different, you know what I mean? And
No, man, there's nothing different. It's just acting, you know. People do act.
you're just a regular Jamaican girl.
Exactly, I'm a
trying
regular
to find a way
Jamaican.
in this life.
You know, it has been going good for me anyways.
Trudine, Quality, thank you so much. Great to meet you. Thanks for
Yeah.
coming and sharing us.
Thank you.
And all the very best. All right, so there you have it right here on stage. Quality. And stay with us, still to come, Mr. Vegas on himself and others. We'll be back.
Lord, I have sinned against you.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage. So much more than entertainment.
Now, after his viral Shabarangs rant in social media, Mr. Vegas is not only calling for self-respect, he is also dispensing soul therapy. Mr. Vegas is on stage right now to talk about that and so much more. Sir Veggie.
Respect again.
Your Shabarang social media rant, sir. I'm not going to have you do it over here. What I'd like to know about it is how it impacted your performance in London and his.
Well, first and foremost, Winford, thanks for having me on the show again, but you have to understand that you've seen me on the road before. Mr. Vegas is a professional when it comes down to music, music. So, of course, when I go there to perform for the people, I want to have the best situation to be able to deliver. Because these people, they pay the money to come and see you, so of course, you want to give them a great show. So if you're on the promoter, come to some form of agreement that the one band will be backing all 4 artists. And 2 weeks before the show, you're going to hear that the main artist is saying, you can't work on the band. Then what that leaves you to do. So that was the whole thing, you know, and getting to England and have to be rehearsing with a new band, going to rehearsal the day before your performance, you know, it's like, it takes a toll on what you're doing, you know. But God is good, and we went out there, and I tell us that the people them just, you know, accepted the performance and they were into it, and that was a good vibe because When man are planning on got a wipe out, you have to understand that. As you said, we don't even want to get into that. We just want people to know that. And the reason for the rant is to let people know that it's not just one man build dancehall. Internationally, Shabba Ranks is not the first man who started the whole awareness of dancehall. Lieutenant Stitchie was signed. Lieutenant Stitchie, you know, the Billboard song before Shabba Ranking got signed. Shabba Rank did a lot for dancehall. But we have to also remember that there was a point in our music where we could not get any music played on mainstream radio. And what caused that? Because of a Shabba Ranking interview. So you have to respect the youth, them like the Vegas, them the Beanie Man, them the Sean Paul, them these artists that basically work hard and go back out there and put you back in the marketplace, like start getting Billboard songs again and all of these things, because there was a big void after the Shabba Ranking interview. We have to just respect each other in this music business. We're not supposed to deal with each other like we are not from Jamaica. You know, so it's just a person that Mr. Vegas looked up to growing up in this music business, because Shabba Ranks is one of our greatest DJ.
So are you able to move on?
Yeah, man. When I put that out there, you know, I go sleep on my bed and wake up back good, you know. I can't carry grudge, you know, because I deal with Christ. I'm a follower of Christ.
So let's go back to the show, because this thing overshadowed the entire show. And you said you did well, right? You're satisfied with how you did on the show?
Yes, but of course, you know, artists are always going to look and say, what if I had the rough cut band?
Okay. And
you know,
how did it impact
the show?
Shabba Ranks' performance?
Well, I don't know, you know, I don't know. I just know that Maxi Priest came on before him. Barrington performed, you know, before Maxi Priest, and, you know, Barrington Lee Visa is just, it cannot be matched, you know?
So in spite of all the negativity, and the tension, and the conflicts, the show was overall a success, would you say?
Of course, you know, and we give thanks to that. And we had like 6,000 people or maybe Shabba Ranking had like 6,000 people in the arena, because people seem to think that it was just Shabba Ranking why the people came out. So it was well attended. But at the same time, Popcorn, who is a young artist to Shabba Ranking or to Mr. Vegas, he had 5,000 people in the same, you know, London. You know, so we have to respect the youth that we come up in at the thing too. When I talk to the youth, I say, listen to me. Some of the things that you guys portraying is going to affect you.
All right, so you're dispensing soul therapy. Have you applied it to yourself?
Of course, most definitely. And this album basically, you know, when you have a project and you want to go out there and spread it, and somebody trying to stop you from spreading it, you're gonna get cross. You understand? So soul therapy, I want to go out there and tell people about God.
So it's an album. Let's tell the people it's your latest album, your first gospel album, isn't it?
Yes, it's the first full gospel album, but not the first gospel song, because remember, I Am Blessed was a gospel record.
Is it gospel or inspirational songs?
I like the word inspirational, you know, because people seem to think that if you're doing a song and it's on a dancehall beat singing about God, it's not gospel. It's not gospel. If you sing a song about God on a reggae beat, people think that it's not gospel. So I like to call it inspirational songs.
So you don't want it to be labeled a gospel album?
Based on what some people, you know, mindset is when you say gospel.
Yes.
So to save yourself from a lot of these issues and a lot of these back and forth with people, you just call it inspirational music.
That is honest. That's honest answer. So it's 17 tracks.
It's 2 interlude and 15 tracks.
How is it doing?
It's well received, man. Well received. You know, people seem to think that, oh, I didn't know Mr. Vegas could sing this well or stuff like that. So people are a bit surprised. But with God, everything is possible, and it's something that I always wanted to do.
And as we said in our prelude, you're calling for self-respect.
Self-respect is actually a dancehall tune.
Is that tune?
It's a dancehall
From the album?
No, it's not on the album.
It's not from the album?
Well, when I was working on this album, I just wanted this album to be more soulful.
So dancehall can't be inspirational?
Of course.
Oh, I just wondering.
I'm just saying, when I was working on this album, it's like you're working on a reggae album.
Okay.
If you want to differentiate reggae from dancehall, you're working on a reggae album and you're going to use pure live music, rubber dub vibe.
Okay.
You know, so I wouldn't put self-respect on this album, but I would put self-respect on the next album that.
Maybe a dancehall.
Maybe a gospel.
All right, so talk about the song, Self-Respect.
It's just basically because if you look at what's going on, especially within our music, it's like everybody's trying to just go viral and by any means.
Okay.
You understand? You have and this whole social media thing, Instagram and these things, you realize that ladies just put themselves out there to get attention.
Okay.
You understand? So we just tell the woman them and the man them as well. You know, you have to treat the woman with respect to get respect. And the woman, you have to respect yourself for us to respect you.
All right, let's take the song right now.
A good woman hard to find. Woman no fi behave like naughty swine. Man you no fi cross the line. And now your woman where the Lord design. Oh yeah, yeah. Any man find a wife, find a good thing. Any woman no good enough, he get ring. Self-respect, girls are the best thing. That make the man find you interesting.
Well now. Okay then. What do you think?
Don't beat off my clothes like when I see I try to DJ Nicholas, you know.
Well, you know, I'm wondering if I should close my ears and look at that video.
Right.
Would I even consider the artist to be a gospel artist, to be a Christian person?
And if I were to remove the beat from it and write those same lyrics out and read them to you, you would say, yo, this is from the Bible. A good woman ought to find.
Yes.
Like that.
But the images, aren't you pushing the envelope a little bit there with those images?
If I was to come here and speak to you about this type of behavior without the beat in the background, it would have been fine. It would have been perfect for Christianity. And you have to understand that you want to reach the youth them, or you're going to reach the youth them with Amazing Grace. I'm not sing that again.
Yes.
So if you want to reach the youth them to get them attention, to tell them anything about Christ or anything about God, you have to find.
But aren't you at the same time titillating their fancy, so to speak?
You have to find ways.
With images.
You have to find ways. If you want to be Christ-like,
yes,
you have to find a way to reach the people. Them. Christ fed them. Christ broke bread and multiplied fish and all kind of things and went to the wedding and poured wine and multiplied the wine. When the wine done, that means they were drinking already. Hold on, that means they were drinking already.
Yes.
Christ made more wine. So Christ was the master of all promotion. So if you want to get people attention, what did they do after Christ did all that? They started following him. Okay. You don't see Mr. Vegas walking around worship false God. Mr. Vegas is saying self-respect.
Okay. Speaking of DJ Nicholas.
Right.
Have you seen his latest video?
Yes.
What's your take on it? That video?
Well, when I watched DJ Nicholas' video and I watched the Alkaline video, the two of them having gun in them. The two videos, we see clear images of guns.
So you think the society is coming down too hard on Alkaline?
If we're gonna burn out Alkaline video, like I don't approve of Alkaline video. We have to burn out DJ Nicholas video where highlights.
Isn't it getting burned out too? Nicholas's video?
Well, not to the extent where the police are, interviewing Alkaline and all manner of things. That we don't see that in the open.
We haven't heard it.
Right. So what I'm saying basically is, if we're going to scrutinize Alkaline, we have to be fair. We can't say, because we are Christian and because I'm going in a DJ Nicholas video, we're going to give it a pass. You understand? Yes. If it's that the problem with Alkaline video, my problem with Alkaline video is him not learning.
Okay, go ahead.
That is just my point with Alkaline. And with the next one name, Massacre. They're not learning. Them not realize them setting up themselves for people to target them. And you have to also understand that not because the guns them already there and the politicians them bring guns and give the youths them and you go to Caribbean and you say gun show and whatever, that means that we must promote it as well. Now you have to understand that this music, dancehall music and reggae music, is not a music where people just love. You understand, if you come from a certain sector of society, it's not a music that is well, embraced. Next thing, they're going to end up in prison. We all have seen what happened with Vybz Kartel. One of the best dancehall, biggest dancehall, one of the artists that was on top of his, was in his prime. You don't want the people to start lock you up every minute and all of these things. It's going to affect you even traveling. The embassy soon stop your visa. You don't need that in your life. We work so hard to get a break in this music business. There are youth in Jamaica right now who would glad to have the opportunity that Alkaline has. Alkaline is one of the biggest artists right now. Him no need to do them something there. Him no need that because the music can speak for itself.
Of course, and perhaps he needs your soul therapy.
I can't tell him to take my album and listen to my album.
But you should invite him. Take the opportunity to invite him.
Alkaline went to good school. Understand? And
so what he's doing is deliberate, you're saying?
Of course it's deliberate.
Well calculated?
Of course. Buy some land, build up some complex and let the youth them run. If them have any good within them want to work. You understand? Make them find, do them things there. Like I remember my father coming to me and say, yo, tell me about this construction thing. And I just said, listen to me, brother. One of the greatest thing, man, just go and do your thing and this and that and whatever. Look at Polly Boy, them, my cousin, them, look what them do. You understand? Them people that now run around going like, them are used to anything. They might invest their money in land, apartment, buildings, construction. Those are the things. And
they're leading change, right? They want to migrate from their miserable circumstances.
Most definitely, because the youth them are
a better place, brethren. That has got to be the agenda, right?
The youth them that is coming around you, they're like sheep.
Yeah.
And you are the leader. So as a leader leading the sheep, you know, you have to be careful how you lead them. I'm not saying I was the cleanest artist because me sing Hot Work and Broke It Down and that kind of song. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that me is the cleanest artist. But I'm saying at this point in our lives, where the thing gets so bad, we have to find ways how to reach the youth them.
All right, talk about Sumfest coming up. Some of the names you're calling, the Alkalines, Mavado, a number of them. How do you see it?
I think it's a great thing that Joe is doing. I think Joe wants people to support local music. I think it's a great thing because the international artists, when they come down here, them two diva like. Joe is basically saying, you know what, support local music. And that is a great thing. And we know we just have to step up. Artists just have to step up, whether you sing gospel, whether you sing reggae, whether you sing dancehall.
As usual, man, the outspoken Mr. Vegas, Soul Therapy. That's what he's selling these days.
No, I'm not selling a soul. I'm not selling a soul.
He's dispensing. Let me put it up. Let me clean it up. He's dispensing.
I can't buy a soul and I can't sell a soul.
Soul Therapy. Yeah. Oh, Biggie, as usual, Reggie. It's always so good to have you right here on our stage. Well, that's our show for this week. Winford Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage.
Pick up the females, them we polite. Self-respect, let them and treat you right. Blessing a show up and you like a starlight. You want your man a walk him, hold your hand tight. Your love life, no depend on highlight. Your bedroom no have satellite.
I come going now, you know, stay phone here. Right now I'm hungry and I have no food over here. So we link up, alright? Alright.
Think of me come out here for the food as she come out for the food, belly lick. She, you like them there, belly lick, cook out there. And as she don't snap out the girl megabytes, don't out the girl megabytes by Instagram live, she gone. But eat her, she mean, don't.
I suspect you like that video. For more, click and be on our stage always.